What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm doing a new kind of news video, and this time we have reveals from the UK Toy Fair, and it is pertaining to the Jada Toys Street Fighter line. Now, I'm pretty excited because I've gotten my first couple from the line, and I see like what's in the pipeline, and I like the figures, you know, that we've seen so far. But I do want to talk about new things that have been shown off, box arts, prototypes, everything like that. So the first one we see here is the prototype, well, the box art, not prototype, of Guile. As you see, he is going to come with a fighting effect, as well as 2 interchangeable hands and a stand for the fighting effect. Also, the bigger characters actually will be deluxe figures. Their box will be bigger than the standard release ones. I don't know what that means for the price point. Maybe it's going to jump to $35 or $30, or I think the normal, I can't remember if they're 25 or 30. It's probably going to jump up another $5 to $10 based off that. But I think Guile does look good. I don't think we see the prototype for it because I've only went through these pictures one time. But up next is one I'm really looking forward to, is Vega. Now, this one has the claw attachments. It also has the masked face. And you come with another set of, or a set of interchangeable hands, I don't know if that's maybe just like a removable mask that like he could hold or something like this. But it is cool that all these come with interchangeable heads, blast effect, or a singular blast effect, and a set of interchangeable hands. I think that's a really good plus for the line, because some other companies, like, they do that for like a half the figures in the wave, but to have it very uniform like that, I think it's a very smart move. Up next we have Blanca, which obviously comes with a really nice like battle ready face, and I like the snarling face that is on the figure. But he comes with the lightning effects, which look really good. He comes with fisted hands and of course claw hands, which are just going to look sick, and he's going to be another one of those deluxe figures. After that we have Sagat. 2 head scans. There's not much difference in these two. I mean, there's a difference obviously, but it's not as drastic, just like the one with Fei Long. He comes with the 2 kind of gripping hands, and you have the 2 fisted hands. These pictures aren't that good, but these are people sneaking pictures at UK Toy Fair. There's the full figure, and he's going to come with his blast effect. Then you have the full shot of Blanca. Once again, like I said, another one of the deluxe figures. I do love the look of the retro arcade machine for the figures. I think that's a really smart concept and a nice thing for them to lean into. Then we have the prototype of Cammy. Now, people are complaining about this figure because the muscle definition is not shown, as you see from the comment over here on the left. People are complaining about the boot color, the head sitting too far on the neck. I mean, you're always going to have people nitpick. Of course, that's just how toy collecting goes, and sometimes there are issues. But I think the fact that we are getting this, and they've shown so much, shows how healthy the line is and how healthy like it plans to be. We're obviously going to get another release of Cammy, but I am anxious to see how they take the feedback and go from there. I think this one's supposed to come out 4th quarter of this year, and that's with me assuming on some of the like the plaques in front of the figures, and we'll talk about that in a second. But she's going to come with a blast effect. She comes with a screaming interchangeable head, and of course 2 these hands, whatever you want to call those, like flattened out hands. Then we have DJ. This is one I've been really excited for. I really and truly don't know much about Street Fighter, but I like the look of this dude overall. I was going to use him in my wrestling display because I think it would look awesome. And he's going to come with 2 fisted hands. And it looks like I cannot pinpoint what those other hands are. But he has a smiling head with the dreads down. And then he has the open face with the dreads kind of in the wind, like he's fighting. So I think that's a nice touch. I wish we would have seen a prototype of this one. The reason I said Q4 of 2024 is I think this down here says it means autumn winter 24. I've seen another one that says SS. I'm assuming that's spring summer, which would be more so a Q2 release. So I don't know. But oh wait, there is DJ, and it looks pretty good. This, I don't think this this picture or this pose, whoever posed this, did not do the man justice at all. But we do see the continuation of the butterfly joints. And they got him really standing stupid, and they don't have it where the hair is sitting flat on the, what is this, like the collarbone area, I guess you'd call it, or the chest rather. But I think it does look nice. Then we have Doam, and as you're going to see, he has extra limbs for the stretching effect for his arms and his legs. So I'm like wondering how this is actually going to be like in execution. Obviously, they're far enough along to know that they can do it, but it is pretty cool. He's coming with like 2 slapping or chopping hands and then an expressive screaming head. And I don't see... now, when this says... Oh, no, this is new. This is the SS I was talking about. I think this is spring, summer. Then you have Dawson. He doesn't have a blast effect because he doesn't need one, but he does come with the interchangeable legs and arms. And I'm wondering how well those are actually going to plug in and not fall out. Because sometimes you plug things in and it just kind of falls right back out. I wonder how it's going to be without it being too difficult to be interchangeable, if that makes sense. I know these are geared more towards adults, so I don't think they're going to have that problem. But we will have to see once it releases. And I wonder if these arms and legs are going to have a bendy quality to them, where like you kind of bend it and it holds shape, kind of like an exoskeleton with a metal wire on the inside. I don't know. But I do know the interchangeable hands do plug into the arms. So you're having 3 sets of hands here. Then I think this is going to be a real cool picture. Can't wait for figure photography of this bad boy. And then there you see the prototype. Comes with the slapping hands, fisting hands, and then kind of like a, I don't know what you want to call this, but it comes with that. Then we have Mbison. We see the head. Another one of those hands that Dawson has. I don't know what to call those. Then we have Ken, which is the one that we are currently picking up. I think it's a Target exclusive. I have not found it yet, but it is what it is. There's the Ken with the blast effect. My buddy told me the Ken figure is basically a red Ryu with a He-Man head on it, and now I cannot unsee that. Then there's Ken in package, which, like I said, we've seen. But there's the concept for Mbison. Once again, another deluxe figure. Comes with interchangeable head. It comes with interchangeable hands. I know he doesn't take the cape off, but I would like to see maybe that be a softer plastic or even removable. Even if it's not removable, I do see people taking it off and replacing it with a cloth, maybe a wired cape, and go from there. I think that's going to be a really nice upgrade. If that is the case, I don't know. I'm purely speculating here. But it does look good, and his leg right there is covering the release date, but we see the prototype for him right there. And I think it looks very, very nice. It has definitely a presence on the shelf. And that is spring, summer also. If my assumption is correct, obviously. You don't know. And then, I don't know why Ken is showing spring, summer, considering it's hitting stores. Maybe I could be wrong entirely, now that I think about it. But I think that is the case. Then you have Dawson, which is spring, summer as well. DJ, which is going to be their series 3, I believe. I think so. Series 3 coming out autumn, winter. Cammy coming out autumn, winter in series 3. And then it goes back to a couple of the cars that were shown off. But I got this from a Jada Toys Facebook group. And that is where I found the pictures. There was somebody that was actually at the convention and said, hey, let me help you guys out and show you what the deal is. I don't think we got a full box shot of Vega. No, we did not. So I don't know when that one or Guile actually plan on coming out. I just noticed that. That's weird. Yeah, it doesn't show. Shows everybody but those two. But, I mean, it's exciting, of course. And I really am looking forward to this line, even though I don't really know anything about Street Fighter. I just like a good action figure, and that is what these are, and they're high quality. I just did a review on Fei Long yesterday, so definitely go check that out. I got a review of Ryu coming up on the channel too. But, as always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and last but not least, take it easy.